We took the design of the garden directly from the inspiration of the East Village itself. One of the key themes that we wanted to pick up in the garden was the external spaces that are down at the East Village. It's a neighbourhood that has a lot of external space, a lot of parkland areas and courtyard gardens. And the concept of urban living when you're surrounded by green spaces was something that we wanted to reflect in the design of the East Village garden.
What we're trying to do, as ever, is we're trying to raise the profile of East Village and bring the East to the West in a very simple way. And what the show allows us to do is to represent some of the village here through the design. The key for us about this is the point about legacy is that this is a very long-term investment for us. And we hope as part of that it's also a long-term investment for London in largely the rented sector, because our intention is to rent all 1,500 units. And those will be launched, the first phase of those will be launched in the next 6 weeks.
I think one of the greatest challenges this year with the gardens of Chelsea has been the weather, this prolonged cold snap that we've had. We've had most of our plants, you get them there or thereabout, but quite a few of them have just had a really funny 5 minutes. They've just sort of stayed very, very sleepy and haven't wanted to wake up. So it's been quite a challenge to get them all looking absolutely bang on for Chelsea. I hope that when people look at our garden, our East Village Chelsea garden, that they will be able to pick up a number of different references to East Village within the garden. The central water is symbolic of the River Lee that runs through the heart of the Stratford and the Lee Valley. The curved glass cantilevered steel and timber seat structure at the back picks up the references of the glasshouse history of the Lee Valley. And the balconies where people will be able to stand and come into our garden, albeit with a balustrade in front of it, and get the impression that they are looking out over green space as if they were on a balcony in an apartment at East Village looking out over the green spaces. So lots of different references that get picked up, the nuances of the design, the urban wall that picks up on the shapes of the architecture and the colours of the materials that have been used on the buildings. Lots and lots of, hopefully, good references to East Village within our garden. One of the most enjoyable things about the garden at Chelsea has been the team effort, working with everyone from the sponsors to the contractors to the plantsmen who have delivered our plants.
So part of our idea for here is to allow the garden to go back to Newham.
Well, Groundwork is a national environmental charity and we work across the UK to create better places for communities. We're really delighted to be working with East Village to relocate so much of this great garden to a lovely park in Newham for the community to enjoy.
We've really enjoyed working with Delancey. They're a terrific company, they've got a great spirit. They are really enjoying the creation of a new neighbourhood, a new community down at East Village, and I hope that's something that we've managed to reflect in the garden at Chelsea.